All right, welcome back to the Duck Call Room, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. The boss has made an appearance. The boss. He has informed us that he's going to do his best impression of his dad today. So less of him and more of us, which I'm sure is what you tuned in for.
It won't be. His best impression of his dad is historic.
We have that video.
We have that video.
A lot of foolishness going on here. A lot of
That's right.
laughing tomfoolery going on.
Before we get into the
A lot of jokesters here. A lot of jokey jokesters here. Funny, ha 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 ha. Funny stuff. Yeah, you boys are regular comedians. Y'all should do a show.
we're trying to.
He's going to keep character for
I know.
at least 10
I was going to
minutes.
try before that he went into that to get. I know him and Si are going hunting today
Together?
No,
against one another.
against
it's
one
a
another.
battle.
It's a competition, and hey, it's already decided. Okay, I'm winning.
Where's the competition at?
It's on Phil's property.
My property.
Well, I
I have a hard time losing on my property.
well, it's just gonna happen today.
Yeah, you boys going after them big bucks.
Hey, that's it. Hey,
It's not how big, it's how many.
oh, you should have been with us yesterday.
Uh-oh.
We didn't see but 50
50 deer.
deer, $8. 3 of them was big ones. One of them was a old one, and we would have shot him if he'd have come up there, in a little closer range. 700 was too much at dark.
It's kind of like this podcast.
Hey,
3 big ones, 1 old one.
well, look.
I take it back. That's your best line.
Hey, look, you
Because I had no idea where that was going.
I'll fix that. You
Who
get
knows?
what you get, boys.
I was trying to figure out how this was 700 yards to dark.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Hey,
I tell you this.
Because I love you.
Well, are we going to sweeten the pot on this thing anyway?
what are we doing?
Hey, we're going to deer hunt. I'm still on
I'm
the
deer hunting. I'm just finding this out. What are we doing?
We're going deer hunting.
Okay.
Okay.
Not together.
Not together. 2 different stands.
Copy that.
And we're actually hunting a Pacific deer.
Very
His
Pacific.
name
Pacific
is,
deer.
the deer's name
He's
is
an Asian deer.
Toothpick.
Toothpick?
Yeah, Toothpick.
Toothpick.
Yeah.
It's a
But
Pacific
if another
deer.
one,
A Pacific deer.
if another one old enough and big enough, you shoot what's available. Okay, but we are going after Toothpick.
We're going after Toothpick.
And he's been seen at both stands.
He's been seen at both stands.
So we both got 50-50 chances of actually seeing him and getting a shot at him.
Have you seen him?
I've seen a picture of him on the videos.
Have you seen him?
Yes, he's seen him.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, he's seen him.
Who chooses whose stand? How's that going to work?
Well, I'm assuming Si's hunting his stand.
Well, hey, that's the deal. I'm hunting my stand.
All right, so
okay?
you've got the advantage, and then
Right.
I'm hunting the
Well, no, I don't have
new set.
You're hunting the grove, what we call the grove.
Mm.
Okay, and that is a thicket. Okay, and big bucks like thicket.
Big bucks like thickets.
So probably if you say who's got the advantage, I would say you really have got the advantage.
Aren't grove and thicket like antonyms of one another?
That's what I was
Martin's
kinda
smart.
thinking.
Martin's smarter than
You would
most.
think it would be named the thicket.
The thicket. Not the grove.
Well, hey,
the
look,
grove
the
is where
grove's like
ULM tailgate.
Well,
Or
look,
hang out
I
in
didn't
the
name him.
trees.
Okay, I didn't name him. The man that is doing all the work is the one that named him.
Let me guess. He hung toothpick on that rascal too.
He hung Toothpick. That's it.
Have you killed a deer this year?
No, I hadn't. I was going to shoot it at doe, but we was hunting.
Something
hunting big bucks.
Oh.
So we
When did you start hunting big bucks?
well, Stone's got me.
You're
Man,
on the program too.
Yeah, I'm on the management program with Stone. Okay, because like he's the manager, and when we're in the stand, I just look at him and
He gives you the call.
yeah. I said, well, it's up to you. You're managing this thing.
If he goes this, you just
All right, no. That's why I shocked him. Like last year, we're hunting on the corridor, and the biggest deer on the property come up there, and he's like, 60 to 80 yards. And he said, all right, old man, look at him, and then tell me what you're going to do. So I put my binoculars on him, check him out real good, and I said, you're not going to believe this, Stone. And he said, what? I said, he ain't old enough to shoot. We're going to give him 1 more year.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lady next door property is the one that shot him.
Oh, so he got smoked.
Yeah, but it was at the end of the season, so he had already, had been with the women to take care of business.
The parts I didn't tell you is 3 days before that he missed a deer by 8 feet.
Well, no, that was a doe.
I actually saw that.
Hey, look, I told him, I said, look, if you had one of the medical monsters hooked to me right now, they would say, hey, throw dirt in his face because he's dead. Because I just, I know better. I didn't squeeze the trigger. No, I jerked the gun like.
Yeah, I saw the shot. You can tell. It looked like you shot from a boat.
Oh no, yeah, it was. Hey, yeah. Well,
A moving boat.
Hey, no, you're not the only one seeing it. Stone put it on, the public broadcast system. The whole world saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
2 deer stacked on top of each other, and he still wouldn't hit him. That's the beauty
Public
of it.
broadcast.
Oh, it happens. I don't know of anyone that's hunted that hasn't missed.
No, most of us just don't do it on
Because if they
camera.
tell you they didn't, okay, they're liars. Okay.
Well,
They're like politicians. Their lips was moving, they lied.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Aggressive
All right,
takes.
that's
Oh, well, hey.
Here in the morning.
Hey, tell it
I
like it
came
is.
hot
Huh?
today. He came hot.
Hey.
But he's matured. Y'all missed that he's matured.
Well, that's from me being active.
Oh, wow. We want to ask him about that?
Yeah, you know
that's
why he's
right.
in such good shape. And he hadn't gained weight from all the ice cream? It's because he's
I'm active, boy.
active.
His words, not ours.
I don't even want to know what that means.
That's what
Yeah,
I
that's
asked.
what I told him. I said, y'all have to define it, whenever you get ready.
Yeah.
Apparently he's working out.
I said, hey,
Moving a lot.
I sleep, about 10:30 in the morning, get up, and then get in my recliner, spend the rest of the day there.
Yeah.
Define the rest of the day.
Till
2, 3,
Right, 4 o'clock, 5.
4. Oh,
Because after that, and somewhere between 1 and 4, I take a nap.
in the recliner?
No, head in bed. I
Oh.
get back to bed. Okay, it's more comfortable.
Man, talk about the American dream.
Hey, look,
That boy
Uncle
living
Si
it.
and Basset
all I got to
Hounds.
say is I must need it because, hey, I can do it and actually sleep.
Will you sleep on the deer stand this afternoon?
No.
No, he'll be bright-eyed and
Oh,
bushy-tailed.
hey, I'll be bright-eyed and
Who are you?
bushy-tailed
Who are
with
you with?
binoculars.
Who are you hunting with?
Me and Stone, I think, are hunting. And then
Oh,
you and your cameraman and whoever else is aboard. We may have a guest in my stand. I don't know. That's up to Stone.
There's plenty of room.
Well, I'm just saying. Yeah, it's a
It's
hotel.
not the old stand, not
yeah.
the little one.
Yeah, it's a hotel.
No, it's the duck blind we
Oh,
put
the
up
duck.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
line.
now size.
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, episode
Yeah.
2 of Duck Dynasty. That's size deer stand. Yeah. a
Oh, so
trailer
you'll
blind.
be. Oh, so you've got. Okay, so you'll be in there. How far away are we from each other?
Probably maybe 150, 200 yards.
What?
Well, hey.
You get on your manager, don't look at me.
Now, wait a minute. This is an educated guess. Okay, I'm not sure. We're in the same general area. You're
I
in
mean,
the
technically, you could spook my deer.
No, I'm not going to spook nothing.
Although I kind of like him being there. I know he won't be there. I can weed that spot
Well,
out.
no, I've told you have the advantage here. Okay,
Well, as landowner, he probably should.
Well, no, he does.
You just down
That
there
gives
squatting.
him that right to have the advantage. Okay.
What's the
It's a property
advantage?
I just didn't realize we were that close.
Huh?
What's the
I may
advantage?
be wrong. I think it's probably 200, maybe 250. We're in the same general area because that thicket is right to my left of my stand. Is where it comes out. Okay. So I'm where it opens up. Okay, is where I'm hunting
So why does Willie
Not
have
the
the
main road?
advantage?
because he's
Main
in
road
the
on the
thicket.
corridor.
Because he's in the thicket.
He's in the thicket.
on the corridor.
And the deer is in
But
the
you're
thicket.
hunting.
No,
You're hunting.
No,
back
I'm
towards
not.
that stand.
I'm not. Hey, it's
Somewhere in there.
no. My stand is go around the corner, go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't. I want to make sure you don't have a weapon that could.
No.
reach me.
Oh, hey, I couldn't get a bullet to you. You know,
If you
it would
stand
be-
there, if you stand there
No,
like
no.
a deer, you'll be safe.
I saw how bad you missed the deer.
Yeah. And it was high.
On the public broadcasting system.
Yeah.
It wasn't low.
I'm just saying, hey, I can't get to you because of the thicket. Okay, the bullet wouldn't make it.
1 in a million
thick.
shot, Doc.
Right, it would be one in, hey, 1,000, maybe trillion.
Oh.
1 in 1,000,
Yeah.
maybe a
That's right.
trillion.
Hey,
1 in 1,000.
well,
I'm not going out.
1 in
up the
1,000.
odds. Okay.
You might come back alive. 1 in 1,000 chance you don't. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
There's going to be
But
changes.
since they
made.
stay,
I mean, my odds are probably better than his anyway.
But
just
since the deer stay in
generally.
thickets, okay, generally a buck stays in thickets, you have the advantage.
I wish this thing had stadium seating where I could just go watch.
I just
Wouldn't
put
that be fun?
put a drone up.
Oh no!
Live
Where I
broadcast.
could just watch.
Look, the thing about him, where he's sitting, he'll be sitting there and he just look up and he'd be under him. Okay, I'm serious.
He could come from anywhere.
All right, he could be. You wouldn't hear him, and he could be standing under your stand.
He's
That's
like
what
a
you
ghost.
got. That's what you got Jordan for, though. Jordan been in the woods.
Still got north wind.
That's
Straight
why you
north?
No, yes,
put the
northwest,
Grove
Straight
thicket.
Northwest. Okay.
northwest. Yeah.
Grove thickets.
I was just going to do a quick cursory check of the wind. But look, Willie brought
Well,
it
hey,
up.
it may change. Yeah.
The biggest problem is we need a way for Si to stay silent tonight. So I'm going to get out of here and we'll figure that out.
Ooh, I like what you did there. We'll be back right after this.
Is there anything worse than a towel that when you use it after you got a shower and you're still wet?
Nothing's worse, Si.
Ain't nothing worse.
Nothing's worse.
But you know who fixed that?
That's right, Mike Lindell.
Our buddy Mike
Hey, that's
Lindell.
it, buddy.
I
Who's
like
the
it.
king of solving everyday problems.
it.
He's the
You
king.
can't have a mustache like that and not be able to fix stuff.
That's right.
That's right.
There
you nailed
go.
it. Nailed
There
it.
you go. He nailed it.
Pull it
We're
together,
talking
man.
about.
Hey,
We're
you're
talking
right.
about my towels, my pillows, my slippers. Hey, it just keeps going. My robe.
And you got to have a mustache like that to pull off
Hey,
a robe.
That's
There
right.
you go.
There you go, boy. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
it
Here we
don't
go.
get any
man.
better than what Mike done. It. He's got it all.
I
got it.
guarantee you. Look,
Hey.
there is nothing more unfulfilling than like grabbing some towels at the store. Like, man, that's soft. You go home. No, they're trash.
Yeah,
You ain't got to
yeah.
worry about that with a 6-piece My Towel set.
That's
They
right.
got you, big dog, because they're 100% long staple Suppressor cotton. It's a comb ring spun cotton that makes towels softer and more absorbent than ever. They actually dry you. These towels will not easily peel or tear even after repeated washing and drying. They come in a bunch of different colors, and right now you can get 6 pieces for only $29.98. My towels also come with a 10-year warranty. All you have to do is go to mypillow.com/duck right now and use promo code duck and give towels for Christmas. Ain't
And then
nobody-
order your blue robe too, because it's so soft.
there
Oh
you
my
go.
goodness.
Slippers, towels, you name it.
Blue
robes.
robes.
Yeah.
There you go. Pillows. Can we don't need to forget the OG, the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Get it all. You're going to be glad that you did. And get it for people for Christmas. It's a great deal. Save a ton of money. We're all adults now. Stop trying to guess what we want. Get us very practical stuff. Let's just be honest. Like, get stuff that we'll use. But if you want to receive this amazing offer of a 6-piece set of MyPillow towels for only $29.98, just go to mypillow.com/
Duck.
and enter promo code.
Duck.
Go to mypillow.com/
Duck.
enter promo
Duck.
code or call 800-969-3137 to get your MyPillow towels today. That's mypillow.com/
Duck.
and use promo code
Duck.
or call 800-969-3137.
And put the blue robe on top of that shoes, boy.
That's right, Si.
Yeah.
I gotta
No.
say, if you've never been deer hunting with Si, though, it is one of the best afternoons of your life.
Well, no.
Because I deer hunted with you that one time, and we ain't ever laughed so much.
No. Me and
seen any
He
deer?
tried to talk himself into that fawn being a big doe by the time it got dark. I'm like, it's the same 60-pound fawn that's been there, man. That she ain't moved.
I was
Like,
bad about that.
Yeah, he just, that's a different one. That was
Yeah.
big. I'm
Yeah.
like, she has never left our field of sight. How can it be a different deer?
But I was actually hunting one night, and it gets dark, and they always wait, the big bucks do, till it's dark and come out on food plots. So I'm sitting there, and it's like 3 or 4 does and yearlings around and right in front of me. Well, way down there, 200 yards away, 3 deer come out, and they're big. All 3 of them are big.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
I've seen what you've reasoned as
well,
big.
no.
before.
Oh, no. These were all big deer. And I said, I ought to just go ahead and pop one because I know they got horns because they're too big. And I sit there and just watched him for another 30 minutes till it just got slammed, where you could see nothing. And I said, no, I ain't going to do it.
And then you went to the house.
I went to the house.
Well, since you started in on all that, we didn't get a chance to introduce our guest who's sitting beside you, but he does make a product that may be of some interest to you, Si.
Well, what's the product that this young man is sitting beside me? And I think your name is Brendan, sir?
Yes, sir. It is Brandon.
Okay, what do you make that can help this old man?
Or this way.
Suppressors, silencers for hunting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you make any for 75-year-old men?
Absolutely.
So we can keep him quiet a little bit. We can quiet him down to a
they've
manageable level.
They've been trying to put the muzzle on me for years. Okay?
No, I don't want a muzzle. I'm just saying just a knob.
Oh, no. I see it now. They slipped in here and I see it now.
Look, there you go.
Hey, here's the thing, okay? The man I hunt with, okay, he is great with old people and children, okay? And I'm a little bit of both, okay? So he's got his hands full. But anyway, Stone has this, okay, on his 6.5 Creedmoor, which really is mine, but I gave it to his daughter, BK, okay, because she's my hunting partner and fishing partner.
Yep.
And when I go with her, she always straps me, okay? So, that's life. But now we've got one of these.
No, well, of course we've got one of those. That one. We've got one of those. You can leave now.
Well,
Brandon.
no. Hey, Stone will order more, okay? Because he's, yeah.
He's the one that makes them.
Well, I understand that.
The one that Stone has, he made it.
Well, I understand that.
Right.
And hey, that is a great item to have, especially for this.
Microphone.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
For your ears, for ear protection.
Yeah.
Okay, because hey, this makes a rifle usually makes a pretty good noise. Well, that will tune it down a lot of decibels.
Man, they ought to hire you as a
Okay,
salesman.
Does that make sense to you, Brandon? You understand how it works?
Brandon, is that in fact what it does?
Okay, I was just making sure you understood what
Hey,
Si's explaining.
Well, I'll let this
Suppression
man talk now, okay?
Well, hey, actually, today you're using my rifle,
Uh-oh.
so you actually have a really big advantage.
Oh, I get to use
You're
the one
using
with
my
and
rifle
with
with
the
my suppressor, with
with-
our new Buck Commander suppressor.
with the Zyscope.
Yeah,
Is that yeah?
Okay. All right.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Well,
And
I-
it is.
Well, I hate
It
to
is
tell-
never. I'll just say this: it's never missed a deer.
Okay. Well, hey, I'll just say this now.
Okay.
Your advantage just went out the window. Okay.
Now you have the advantage.
Oh, now I have the advantage, hands
You have
down.
my
okay?
weapon.
I've got a
You
Zyscope
got acres of property.
on your weapon, okay, which has never missed a deer.
with the silencer central suppressor.
Which with a suppressor, okay, which will I just say flat out, you're a liar, okay, and I know it, you know it, okay,
The American public.
Who's a liar?
and the American public know it. You ain't killed every deer you've ever shot at.
With this gun. he
With
has.
this gun I have. No, that's not a lie.
And I can testify.
I know
I
it.
can
You know
testify
it.
to
The
this.
American public knows
okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll buy
It's
that.
on video.
I'll buy. I'll
He's
buy
never
that.
said that about the others.
Well, I was just fixing.
Ain't said about the others. Like
He
I said
did.
about this
I was
one.
just fixing. He said it about this gun. Okay.
This
This
gun.
gun has never
Oh,
missed
I'll
a deer.
buy that.
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize for calling you a liar. Then. Okay, all right.
Brandon, is this what you
Well,
thought
Now,
were
now
gonna
you
get
sound
into?
like a
All right.
politician.
Well, no, with that gun. Okay.
With
So,
this
hey,
gun.
So yeah, okay.
So
well,
if you
no.
miss, it will be the first miss.
Oh, now he's putting me under pressure. hey, look, just turned about 3 more cranks.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, don't
Hey.
don't touch anything on it. Just
the trigger.
Please don't touch anything.
All you want to touch is the
Oh,
trigger.
I'm not.
Just aim like you did.
Hey, the only thing
like
I'm
you did
gonna
the
do-
last one off the cruise ship, and just squeeze, just jerk that trigger back.
In a violent hurricane,
Oh
right?
man,
On a cruise ship in a violent hurricane.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I tried that dope. Okay.
It's not really
This
how I
is
saw
gonna be
this
fun.
This is not how I saw this segment going. But hey, Brandon, stick around with us, and maybe Si will let you talk this time. We'll be back right after this.
Okay, hey, I wanted to say something.
Okay. Go ahead. Go
We
ahead.
got Brandon here. So when you shoot a rifle, it makes a loud noise. And so these things are really good because they'll make that noise not so loud. Is that right, Si?
Yeah. Well, it seems like my day for apology. I apologize, Brandon, for since they just put me in this in today's. Okay, look, I screwed up. All right, now, all right, here we go.
All right,
You
here we
ain't
go.
screwed nothing up.
You ain't
It was just,
screwed up.
it's funny that.
Well, hey,
I just thought it was funny you were telling the man that's what his business
that's what
is.
he does for a living.
That's what he does for a living. But you explained it for the common man.
Well, now, hey, look, it's here's my advice to all of you that hunt.
Okay.
If you're using a high-powered rifle, take the time to apply, to get you one of these suppressors.
Absolutely. And why should he do that, Brandon?
Like a human commercial.
Yeah.
He's like
There you
a
go.
human infomercial.
Now I'll let him tell them why they should do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he pretty much summed it up, right? If
Yeah.
you're shooting a high-powered rifle, you don't want that recoil and you don't want that sound. So if you can put a suppressor on the end, why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah, but that I missed the most important part though. With that is that with the suppressor, it also lessens the recoil on it.
Which gets important when you get your age.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! It's important at any age.
I know,
okay?
but when them bones get thinner,
Well, I'm just saying. Okay,
the muscle
when you
leaves.
get excited, and like when I'm out in God's creation, watching God's creatures, I get excited, especially if they got a bunch of this, like that rascal right there. Okay, hey, that if that don't make your blood get hot and boil,
What's
they
the problem?
probably ought to throw dirt in your face.
there you go.
Okay, but recoil is very important.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, because that's why normally you miss. Okay, is you do not just gently squeeze the trigger like that day.
like you did
like
the
that
last
day I
time you
did on the
shot.
doe. I jerked it. Okay,
That
Oh,
was funny.
yeah.
We'll have to run that clip
Yeah.
again. I wish I had it somewhere close where Brandon could watch it, but because I don't think you make a product for that, Brandon. But wow,
Well, Brandon is here. He sponsors us for Buck Commander, and he has an incredible story, really, of his journey of how he got in this business. But I also want to hear about you had something cool happen, a week and a half ago. He called into a radio show and asked for some advice, and then I got to be a part of the. How long ago from the call to a week or two ago?
About 12 years.
12 years. So yeah, tell us about the story, kind of how you got into. Well, actually, tell us that story, and
Okay.
then we'll hear we'll hear the rest of it.
Sure. So I called in Dave Ramsey's show, financial planner. Yeah. And I'm a pharmacist by education and trade. And my parents are really big into do well in high school, do well in college, go to graduate school, and then work in that job forever. That's kind of how I was raised in the South. And I got to the point where I really want to do suppressors. And I knew it'd probably be a letdown for my parents because when you first start, you're not obviously going to sell a ton of them. And I think they felt like you went to college for 8 years and you want to do what? So I called Dave and said, hey, what do you think? And kind of gave him my story of having been in the pharmaceutical industry and moved up really well. And I think he was convinced I could probably run my own business, and the income was, it was getting close to where it'd be similar to what I was making as a pharmacist. And Dave really encouraged me to sort of follow my heart and do what I wanted to do and not necessarily worry about the way I was raised or the way my parents thought I should be doing. And, I talked to Willie a couple years ago, and he said he was coming to Sioux Falls to hunt, or coming to South Dakota to hunt. And I asked him who he's coming with, and he said Dave. So I reached out to Dave's assistant. I just kind of found her online, kind of guessed what her email address would be, emailed her, and act like I was best friends with Willie, which wasn't true. But I just said, hey, I heard from Willie that that Dave's coming to hunt. And so last year, Dave said he would stop, and then it just didn't work out. We're really close to the airport, but of course he was going further west to hunt. So this year, Dave and Willie and the other group that came with Dave Ramsey stopped by the office. So Dave was not familiar with my call, obviously, from it being so long ago, but I kind of walked him through the call where I called him to get his advice. And I told him that as I was on my journey, I would often look back and say, wow, wouldn't it be cool if I could get Dave here to see what I've done, 200 employees and, a large successful business and, locations in 42 states. And so kind of really a dream come true that Willie kind of helped me connect with Dave, and Dave agreed to come. And he wasn't familiar with the story, so it was exciting to tell him. And I felt like a lot of pride and ownership from his perspective to convince me to do that.
It was cool to see that happen. What if he would have said, have you lost your mind? No, pharmacy, that's where it's at. That's a growing business. What if he would have told you that? Do you think you would have bucked the advice and still went with the...
I don't know, because you got to realize, like, my wife is very similar to my parents. She's a pharmacist too. So everyone in my life was, play it safe. Do what your parents told you to do. Don't take any risks. That's the environment I was in. So really, Dave was the first person to kind of say, hey, what's interesting is I could tell he owned silencers, because I said, there's a negative connotation around silencers, and I sense it's probably, my parents think that's not a good thing and probably look down on it. And he's like, oh no, they're not that bad. I could tell he probably owned one, and he admitted he was a firearms collector. So that's a good question. I don't know if I would have, just because no one else in my life had ever said, hey, you ought to take a risk, because my whole life was surrounded around people that are risk averse. They were like, oh, don't take any risks. Just do what you went to school for.
I want to go back and ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How much time, year-wise, did you do on your education?
So I went to pharmacy school. That took 6 years. So I went to Chapel Hill in North Carolina. And then I did 2 years on my MBA at Duke. So 8 years of college.
Okay, 8 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your dream was that you wanted to do the suppressors.
It's something I started doing honestly as a hobby job. I would just do the gun shows, and they're typically in the winter, so I would do it on the weekends. But over time, I thought, man, I could really grow this into something. Like I was very passionate about it. So,
well, no, because the phrase is, okay, if you do something that you love to do, you don't ever work a day in your life.
100%, totally agree.
Okay, so our education, that's the reason I brought this up, me personally. So when I was in college, okay, because mom made me go to college, because I told her, hey, don't waste your money.
How long did that last?
Huh?
How long did that last?
Semester.
Yeah.
But anyway.
A full one?
A full one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, the reason I wanted to bring this up, okay, is that most of my buddies that was like 2 years older than me had went to college, had got a degree, and then they were flipping hamburgers for McDonald's and Burger King with a degree. Well, that kind of just turned me off about college. Yeah. I said, because why would you waste?
Most of your buddies were doing, that's what happened to them?
What? No, I'm serious.
Wow.
Because the education system, we're graduating seniors that have been 4 years of college, and there really is no job out there for them.
Even back then?
Even back then. And it's still the same today.
Oh, yeah.
The medical
biology
field.
Guy.
Well, no, because, hey, the medical field, okay, there's always going to be a job for people, for nurses, doctors, pharmacists, all that. Because the human race is going to be sick, going to get hurt and all that. But the other stuff, why would you spend 8 years?
All that other stuff.
No. Why would you spend 8 years going to college when there's not a job available when you get out? And when you go you put your resume in, go for the interview, and the guy turns to you and says, well, I'm sorry, but I can't use you. You're overeducated. Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of people that heard that phrase. I can't use you. You're overeducated.
It's kind of funny you say that.
Well, I'm serious.
PE coach, biologist, pharmacist.
I bet you've never heard that.
Well, no, because look.
I bet you've never heard that statement.
No, I haven't. Because, hey, look, I will say this. Having that piece of paper saying you're educated will open doors that I will not be able to ever get in.
So you can get in any door you want.
You can get in there. Yeah, for real.
Well, hey, quit playing.
You don't need a degree. You're there, Jack.
Yeah, all you got to do is go.
You made it.
Well, when you said that, okay, that's his doing. Yeah. That's the Almighty's doing. Okay.
You can stop in Sioux Falls and walk in there and get you a suppressor if you wanted to. I bet.
It's amazing, okay, that this man spent 8 years of his life, okay, was in a job that he liked, okay, that he chose. But his dream was, okay, I want to do something else. And he's made it work.
Well, he can still always do that.
Well,
My question is this.
he can fall back. He has got that as a cushion.
He's got a great backup quarterback.
He's got a good cushion. Okay, I will say that allows him to do what he's done, which is fantastic.
So tell me this: did you learn anything in your education that actually helped with this business, or is it just apples and oranges?
I think so, especially the MBA training, just the business side. Yeah, just forcing you
there's
to,
no doubt, that education will help you in your endeavors.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even in being in the pharmaceutical industry, my first job out of pharmacy school was sales. So that obviously helped when I was working the gun shows.
Sales is sales.
Yeah, be able to sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just change your widget.
Yeah, totally.
Keep selling them.
Right.
And you wouldn't believe how big, like how many suppressor are like in the system right now, or that you, or whatever, however you want to categorize that, of in the process, or that you're processing at this moment.
So we have about 100,000 of them sitting on the shelf that people are waiting for the ATF to approve.
100,000.
That's cool.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's and that's the other thing I was going to.
Yeah, they're actually the people. They're waiting on the government.
Yeah, but it's a lot easier to obtain a suppressor these days, right? I mean, that's one of the things you guys are known for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I would say that, what I found working the gun shows over the years is that a lot of people are hesitant to buy a suppressor because they don't want to have to deal with the process and the paperwork. So we basically created an entire business model around that of how do we make the process super, super simple for a customer to buy a silencer. And essentially we have a team in place and technology in place where it's really turnkey. It's, a couple digital signatures on an email you get, and the next thing you know, it shows up at your front door.
Yeah, because you're talking 12 and 18 months is the normal.
And right now we're at about 6.5 months, but you're right. It'll vary over time. But right now they're doing an all digital process, which has sped it up quite a bit. And we're tapped into that from a digital perspective where we can submit it all digitally for our customers. And just my business insight talking to customers is they were concerned about the process. So really spent the last almost 20 years figuring out how to make the process easier for the customer.
So in that time frame, if you hunt, that's about the off season.
Yeah. As long as you do it by February, you're looking pretty solid.
Totally.
If you wait till November, you'll have to wait till next season to play with your toy, but that's fine. Like, patience is a good thing. But I noticed you said that silencers, suppressors, whatever, have a negative connotation, or they were perceived.
I think it's gotten better.
It has.
I think it's gotten better. Yeah. Just more use, more education, more people utilizing them. I would say our number one sales tool is their buddy owns one and loves it. And I've never had anyone that bought one that didn't like it. So.
And a great way to get kids introduced to the outdoors.
Absolutely.
Right?
100%.
I mean, take the loud bang away, and then all of a sudden kids want to keep shooting.
Yep.
And take the recoil away, then all of a sudden they're not flinching or hurting or anything. And in a time in the hunting industry when our youth participation is pretty low compared to our adult participation. I mean, it's a huge tool for us to help get kids back in the outdoors. And
really, a benefit to us at Silencer Central is partnering with the Buck Commander team. And they really have that audience that's into the hunting. And so to have them be an advocate for us and to be able to use the products. And then, even they approached us and said, hey, Silencer Central, we feel like there's a gap. There's not really a suppressor or silencer out there specifically for the hunting, specifically for deer. We'd like to partner with you all and create one specifically for that, and then we'll help you co-promote it. We're that passionate that there's an opportunity there. So it's been a good setup where, Silencer Central's expertise is the process, and then the Buck Commander team is really to understand that customer and that consumer that's hunting and relate to them and show them the benefits of it. So it's been a great partnership.
awesome, man.
Well, I'm fixed to say, you make a great product, okay, I don't think there's any negative with it, okay? Because in the hunting world, okay, being quiet is important,
Absolutely.
okay? The safety is also there, so it's a win-win situation.
Just funny to hear you say being quiet is important.
Well, no, it is.
Your whole business model is based off the exact opposite.
We need a silencer.
Yeah, can you put some long gray hairs off the front of that thing and make them blow back whenever you shoot?
We need a little silencer.
I'll put this to you.
Screw on a couple of things.
Whoever
on your
can
body.
make a silencer, okay, will be very. They'll make a lot of money. If you can shut me up, boy, you can make some cash.
Oh man! Well, Brandon, thanks so much for stopping in, man. Good getting to chat. And I think the way I've understood it is you may actually get one of life's great pleasures and get to hunt with Si this evening. So
I think your odds are going
Oh,
up.
and now I know who. Oh, well, you are really stagnant up.
Hey, the advantage just went back to you.
oh man!
No, not because of him, because of me.
Oh yeah, he's gonna entertain.
Now
Oh,
you-
y'all are gonna
Yeah.
be laughing.
Because hey,
Well, now you're gonna be nervous because he's gonna be watching you,
no.
like you are when you pee.
No, because I'll give you an example. Me and Dr. Dean, Stone friend, invited him over. Okay, we're in the stand. Okay, and Stone is over there saying, shh, and me and Dr. Dean over there laughing, playing, having a good time. Okay, and we actually, Stone had to leave for some reason. Oh no, he's hunting in another stand. That's what it was. He killed a deer. We heard him shoot. Well, me and Dr. Dean are sitting there laughing, talking, having a good time, and I looked and I said, "That's a buck over there, out in the field, And I said, I looked at him. I said, "Too young, can't shoot him." Yeah, and I said, "Stone's already killed one." I said, "I'm mad now." Well, I'm sitting there again. I look over there, something moves. I look over to the right, and I said, "Hey, there's a buck." And I hand Dr. Dean the binoculars, and I said, "Look at him, see what you think." Well, right when I handed it to him, I just, "Bow!" I didn't have a silencer either. And he went, he was like this. He went, "Yeah." He said, "I thought you wanted me to decide whether you shoot him or not." And I said, I changed my mind.
Change his mind, boys. Also, Dave and I came out. Luke Bryan stopped by too
Yeah.
last week, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was doing a concert.
Man, y'all, South Dakota.
Yeah.
Got everybody rolling through there.
No, it's perfect.
What do you think about the operation?
Oh, he liked it. Yeah.
Good.
How many free products did he ask for?
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's what he does when he
All of
comes
them.
here.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, if he saw that
Yeah.
stack of shotgun shells behind me, he'd be like, yeah.
I really hope he would start making some money so he can quit
I
asking.
know. I mean, I guess American Idol and concert
Not
tour and then
enough.
just-
Not and everything else that he owns.
yeah, every other little
Just half of
venture.
everything else in southeastern United States.
Hey, that's one of these. Come on, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
Come on, Luke.
Yeah, I do. I do love it. But how, Brandon, just before you go, if people want to find out more about you guys, we'll put it in the description too, but just so you can call it out, silencercentral.com.
Yeah, silencercentral.com. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
do a Google search, call us or buy it online, whatever works.
And be that simple. A couple of digital signatures and it's on your way. So, ladies, if you're listening and you can't figure out what to get your husband for Christmas, this is a pretty good one.
Absolutely.
Buck
They're
Commander-
never
get the-
going to say no to a
No, and-
suppressor.
Get the
thing
Buck Commander edition.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. This has been super popular. We just launched it recently, but the big reminder too is we let people pay while they wait, so you don't have to pay for it all at once.
Hey, while you wait.
Hey.
No interest, no fees, nothing.
If you pay more, does the wait get shorter?
No,
I was wondering if you could see a little status bar. Well, if I throw a little bit of cash at it, does that get a little shorter? No.
That'd be nice.
Oh, man. Well, thanks so much, and we appreciate you, and good luck to y'all this evening, and keep doing what you're doing, man. Appreciate
sir.
you guys. Yep.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right.
All right.
Well, that was fun, and we didn't even say "Let's go, Brandon" one time. I'm proud of us.
I'm really upset with y'all because I was sitting over there and I was like, man, you could really just sneak that in over
Yeah,
and over.
you could really kind of hammer that one home. But we're not political. We didn't want to ruffle any feathers or bring any of that stuff in. But Johnny D,
We're not political?
well, we try not to be.
We try not
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious of where we stand on that. So
Take a guess.
no reason to talk about it. Hello@duckcallroom.com. That's the email address. Johnny D, you got anything for the boss in there?
Do y'all want to get political though?
We
'Cause I
can.
can go back to.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get
I
into
can go
the,
back to this guy,
the founding fathers.
George Washington,
Thomas,
Thomas
President,
Jefferson.
writers.
Oh, chicken man.
Oh, chicken eaters. Oh, it's not working.
What's not working?
Oh, Johnny D.
Oh, just
Oh, you found the video.
I just
a
had
size
to show
shot.
this in. Pow!
Wow. Look at that.
Hey, Mr. Silencer Man, does your weapon altering thing make it drop by 30 yards?
Yeah.
Just checking. I mean, look at that.
Just a bit outside.
Hey, the reason I actually really did that, I just didn't want to kill her.
Yeah.
I changed my mind right in
Yeah.
mid-stride, boys.
You didn't come close to killing her.
I love Si's reasoning for things when they don't go as he expected. They didn't show up. I didn't want to.
That's
Wasn't
it,
this,
boys. Hey,
wasn't that.
I always got a good excuse.
But
All
anyway.
right. Anyway.
Email.
Anywho,
Beth was asking me, where's that video? I said, oh, I bet I can find it. Here's a good question for Si when Willie's there.
Okay.
Okay.
Fire away.
That's what it says. Is this from the YouTube comments?
Oh, wow.
Beth says yes. Why does Uncle Si look different? Is that the end? No, I know he doesn't have to wear glasses, and that's really good, but it's like he's had cheek implants. Does
well,
he
that's
have
true.
work?
He has. Did you not tell everybody that? You and Joe Biden got your plastic surgery work at the same
Yeah, I
time?
had cheek implants. Look at them.
Oh, wow. That's not where I thought that would go. Okay.
Would you get
my
the discount?
Oh, that's a good one.
Did that person say, ask this wild size with Willie and then ask about his cheeks?
Yeah.
Why? What does it matter that I'm here? What is that?
I'm assuming that they thought you'd have the most humor for that.
Oh, that I
for
would
the
make fun
answer.
of you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
People
it was like
really
I
enjoy
paid
it
for
when
or
you make-
something.
Yeah. Yeah. I suspect
Like
it
I
was
didn't
for
pay
the-
for that. Like whatever that was. His
You paid
cheek-
for his fence. You
I
did
paid
not
for
pay
his fence, which he could have gotten 2 new eyeballs for what he paid for that thing. But
Yeah. I assumed it was for the
Oh, boy.
that number right there on
But
your
that's
uncle.
what it is. I look different without my glasses.
Right.
Anyway, Caleb from Birmingham, Alabama. I won't say the next 2 words he said. Him and his buddy cooked up some largemouth bass the other day, and it left a weird taste in my mouth. My question is, we're not laughing at you, Caleb. I promise.
no, we're laughing at Birmingham, Alabama.
It's one of the most humorous cities.
What's the best way to cook up a bass?
Well, not the way you did. So.
Yeah.
Number,
Yeah, let's
number
scratch-
one.
let's scratch-
Hey, let's see if we can guess though. What's the name, Caleb? Let's see if we can guess what happened.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
I think I know what happened.
Oh, I know the main answer.
I think he caught a 4-pounder and knocked the sides off of it, which you should never do.
Well, he said
it-
a big bass.
And it tasted like mud.
Well, no. He said a big bass.
He
He
never
said a
said
funny taste. He didn't
Funny
say
taste.
funky. He said
Well,
funny.
it left a
So
bad
I'm going
taste.
with too big of a bass fried in old grease.
That's it.
largemouth.
That's it.
No,
Always, if you're going to eat bass,
I think
it needs
he
to
washed
be
his
a-
hands. I think there's Dawn dishwashing liquid on the meat.
uh-oh.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
That's deep.
Kids these days now, he's like, "Hey, we got to clean this thing up, mate." And then he got
didn't-
it on the deal
didn't-
and
didn't rinse 'em off.
Soap,
Okay.
soap.
Yeah.
That's soap.
Eating
Okay.
soap.
That's a funny taste. Is when you get soap.
Yeah, soap never tasted well.
Neither is a 4-pound bass.
Telling you.
Hey, I was going with Martin. It's a big bass. You don't want to cook him. Okay. He's fun to catch, but then when they catch and release, throw
Throw
him
that
back.
sucker back and get a
Or
crack.
either mount him.
When that bass gets over about 15, 16 inches,
Yeah.
he just ain't
Yeah.
much.
And look, he ain't much even then.
but
you got
You
to
can hard
season him a
fry. I
little
mean,
bit.
there's some techniques.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
mean, you can make him edible.
He said it
but-
tasted funny.
Funny, yeah.
I
So
think.
I
I
just-
think.
Speaking of, though, you have a fantastic
It was
story.
not prepared right. In other words, you're
Something
saying.
happened.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
You got soap on it.
It was not prepared right.
Poor meat preparation is what Willie's
Poor
showing.
meat prep.
But cooking, especially fish you catch or wild game, you have to learn, and it's going to take more than one time. Remember when you walked in your house and John Luke had caught him?
Oh, he fried a fish with the guts in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did who?
He scaled a fish, then he fried it.
Was it
didn't get
whole?
The guts were still in
Yeah,
it.
was it whole?
Whole fried guts.
fish was still alive and it's a grease
Although I just found, I was just talking to another dude.
covered in cornmeal.
Oh, no. Hey, look, that
I
ain't.
talked to another guy though. He said that they eat the guts, and he was in Africa. It was actually in South Dakota. And he said they were guiding, and the first thing they do, and they kill like an impala, and they ate the guts.
Well, if I was in Africa,
no,
maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
No. A lot of people that I've known, okay,
I'm gonna pass
when
four
they catch
groceries.
brim, they freeze them and they don't clean them. They freeze them whole with the guts and everything in them,
Hold on.
and then unthaw them and then clean them and cook them.
Did you say a lot of people you know?
Yeah.
All the people
Yeah.
that graduated with master's degree who are flipping hamburgers at
Well, I'm
McDonald's,
just saying,
they're also
hey, I know
freezing
some
full
people
fish.
that, hey,
They
they
live past
freeze
size
game.
cows.
They freeze game with their guts in it. Which no, that's poor meat preparation.
We actually,
okay?
we probably need to figure out who all it is that you know.
Jimmy Ray.
Like all 6 of them, like get pull those people together because he keeps saying everybody I know.
Well, it's all them
But
at
it's-
y'all's poker games.
Look,
I mean,
I'm
that's
just
the only
saying,
people
I've
besides
met
us he
people-
talked to.
I've met people that they froze fish with the guts in them.
Who are these people?
I'm just
I
saying.
did
there's
take
people
some
I've
fish
met.
to a friend of mine in town, and I thought he loved me. He said, "Next time, can you bring them leave the heads on?" Because that's why he wanted to cook them with the heads with the soup.
Oh, a suit.
Yeah, cut the heads off.
Fish
He's
head
like,
suit.
leave them heads on.
See, I would take that guy fish all the time. I get mad at the ones that say, when they open the ice chest, when you drop them off fish, they said, they ain't clean. I'm like, nope, you're off the list. Let me take them back.
Take
All right,
them back.
Moving.
All right, anyway, Abby
Abby,
from Greenwood, Indiana.
Greenwood, Indiana.
I feel
Downtown
like that's
Abbey.
somewhere we probably went together,
Been there.
really.
I think y'all did.
We spent
Seems
a
like
month
a
there
place
one
y'all-
weekend.
Seems like a place y'all spoke and ordered Domino's.
Could be.
It's more than one place that ends in Indiana. Huge fan, Duck Commander, all the Duck Commander things. Listen to all the episodes of this podcast, which is crazy. I was wondering what do dad? She's 14.
Okay.
What do dads want for Christmas from their kids? She doesn't have a job yet. She's got a little money from chores.
How long did the suppressors take? 6 months. So we got 6 months. Go sell some Girl Scout cookies. And
You can pay as you go. We've
right.
already heard it.
Here you go.
He's got a deal for you. Pay as you go.
Actually, I mean, let me what your dad would want is to tell him that all you want is something inexpensive, because then, like, you're getting the credit, but then he's not having to spend as much, so it all comes out and everybody's happy. So just ask for one gift from dad, and it doesn't have to be anything expensive. That's what a dad would want for Christmas for him. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
mean,
as
you following the logic?
a very frugal individual, yes,
I'm
makes
tracking.
perfect sense.
I'm just, I mean,
But Frugal and Willie Robertson don't really go together. So.
Not anymore. It used to.
Okay. I didn't really know that, Willie.
I grew up
Yeah.
frug. I'm back
You did.
frug again myself.
What are you talking about? You didn't. Oh yeah, you didn't drive all over this country with him. Y'all flew.
Nope.
Yeah.
Y'all treated airplanes like Suburbans. We treated a
Shit.
Suburban like a Suburban.
Yeah. yeah. yeah.
Except for that time we got that seafood tower.
Bring it in.
I'd say make him something. I don't know. A duck commander, something would be nice.
cut
A bug
down-
commander bot. What else we sell him?
yeah, cut down 2.0.
We got a
would
customer
be
over here.
great.
She's 14 with no money. What do we got? What do we got?
What do you got? Fit
We got you Uncle Si teacup.
That was the worst advice ever.
Oh, what you want?
What do you want me to say? A freaking
I don't. My kids just turned one.
Swiss
I don't-
Army knife? I don't know.
You know what I want from them at one? To go stay at grandma's house. Like
That's right. Leave me here.
like I don't know what kind of gift. I don't have any. You're the one with kids closest to that age out of all of us.
To 14?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I might actually be.
No, you are.
That is weird.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you answer.
You're that guy.
You answer, big
You
dog. Since our
answer.
advice sucks.
You answer.
You should ask
Ain't
your
nothing
dad.
about you being frugal either. I don't want to hear from you, you sucker.
Mr. Roulette.
Oh, here
just
we
all
go.
of it.
Anyway,
Adding
you should
on to
ask
his
your
house.
dad.
Bidets.
Add it
I mean, you
onto my
got.
house.
Don't tell me about.
I've
spending
never
money,
added
son.
on to my house.
This old boy could spend some cash now.
Boy, you make
Can't
him,
even hide it.
You make him more offended than anybody else on the planet. I find great humor in it. It makes me
It's
smile.
my blessing and my curse.
I guarantee
All right, bro,
you.
let's hear.
My advice for her
Yeah.
would be to tell your dad you want to, whatever he's into, go do it with him.
There you go.
Just
a
say,
good
hey, I
solid.
want to go hunting with
Yeah,
you,
that's
or
a good one.
fishing, or
Yeah.
whatever he's golfing, whatever he's
solid.
into. Go do that.
Man, you saw that on Instagram somewhere today. That's
Yeah,
solid, man. That's
probably.
good.
Yeah, that was.
I like that. I can appreciate
Good
that.
advice.
You want to send us out of here? Who got about you?
Will, you got a
That's
bottle
not really
of-
a gift. Like that's not a gift.
It's the gift of
it's
time,
That's
man.
not actually. There's not actually a wrapping or like a gift.
He ain't got
I
one.
was
Go
trying to
ahead.
give a gift.
He's
You just said, spend time
he-
with me. I mean,
hey.
that's not a gift. That's life. That's not a gift. Like spend time with you for Christmas. No, it's a gift. Like there's an exchange.
She's a 14-year-old girl. She
Well,
probably
no,
doesn't
but
go
I mean, there's a
hunt with
day. It's like a thing, and there's gift. Wait, what's it gonna wrap up the
In the-
invisible package of
Okay, in the
time I
comments.
spent with you?
In the comments,
Time out.
we
Time
need
out.
to,
Time
whose
out.
gift is better? The
Time
gift
out.
of going.
Time out.
George's got a 15-year-old son. What do you want from Rhett? Sorry, we have a live studio audience
Yes.
today, people.
Jordan,
Yeah.
do you want less gifts to give him, or do you want him to say, Dad, I'd love to go
Read
turkey
the
hunting with
original
you?
question. Now you've already funked it all up. Like, read the original.
That's right. What did the
Read
man?
what did Abby say?
What is something personal a 14-year-old could give their dad for not too much money? Any advice would help.
For Chris, I thought it was for
For
Christmas.
Christmas.
For
Thanks and God
Christmas.
bless.
He was trying to
It's
save
not
the girl
time,
money.
and, you know, just
Me or Willie?
just
Pick one.
time to talk. And that's not a gift.
He said time. He said time.
George's the cheapest guy. No, he doesn't like. He's not gonna get his own kids gifts. So like,
Hey, give
he's giving them like Willie
Hey,
Robertson. Touch this shirt, you
Look,
know.
give
Stuff.
us a Bible
so-
verse for these cheap suckers. Okay?
Gives him like the hats that I leave in his truck.
Give us a Bible verse, boys.
I can't even talk. You got this, JD.
Hold on, I have a Bible verse. Just all right, Psalm 90:12. So teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Sounds like we need to spend time with each other.
Amen. All right, we'll see y'all next
Put a little
time.
wisdom in your life.